599XX, another one of the XX cars, which are basically Ferrari's mental versions of their road cars. We had the FXX, the FXXK, the 599XX. Obviously, this is based on the 599. I also have this kit as a Revel option with a few aftermarket bits, so you should see that further down the line. I might even do a review of it at some point. Great box art on the front. You got your typical kind of schematic drawing on the side, giving the beautiful side profile of this car, and the god-awful coloured one on the other side, which I absolutely hate. So I had a quick look through the box. I've checked everything off to make sure it's all here. And we're going to have a look through. Good packaging as usual from Alpha Models. Plenty of parts in this one to keep you busy, including some very, very, very nice wheels. So we'll get all the bits out quickly. We get the body shell out. And the decals out the bottom with the goodie bag. So we'll pop that there. Pop that to one side. And we'll pop the box out the way there. So there we go. Right then, so we'll start off as always with our body shell. So, like I said, I've gone through and checked all this off. One of the most important things to do with these kits, in my opinion, is go through and make sure nothing's damaged and everything's there. So as you can see, everything's got a green highlighter mark through it to ensure it's all there. So well packed, double bubble wrap bag, which is good. There we go. So in here we got the interior tub, the floor pan, which is completely flat on this one, and actually nice to see countersunk holes on the bottom for a change. And then the body shell, which is absolutely stunning. Absolutely beautiful looking car. This will zoom in a touch. Very, very nice piece of resin. Really aggressive looking car. Flawlessly cast. Very nicely cleaned up. Absolutely beautiful. No issues there with that at all. A quick clean up, maybe a quick rescribe of the body. A wipe over with a nice polishing sander, like a 3000 grit Tamiya. We'll soon sort all that out. So very, very, very nice. Beautiful. Lovely body shell. Like I say, really high quality resin. Same for the interior tub. Not a lot to look at really, but still flawlessly cast resin. And like I say, the bottom floor pan, just nothing there, but nicely countersunk holes for a change. That is a very, very nice addition. I really do like the shape of this car. It is an unusual one, but very pretty. We've also got the remnants of the roll cage inside as well. You can see it built into the roof, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, very nice. I do like that. That's pretty cool. We'll pop that just to one side. Body shell and interior mates up really well, as does the floor pan. Oh, that's the wrong way. It'll go that away. Like I say, nice to see countersunk holes. Hopefully they line up, because in the past they haven't, and yeah, that can be a little bit of a problem. So let's pop that to one side there. Right then, so on to the next bit. We'll start with this big bag here. Excuse my hands and nails. I had a bit of an incident yesterday with Mr. Servicer Black 1500 everywhere, all over me. And once it gets in your cuticles, your nails, and oh, it's a nightmare to get out. Really nice rear diffuser on this. Very, very fine resin there. Absolutely beautiful. Really, really nice. I take it it'll be carbon on this. I'm not sure though. We've got the front kind of insert bumper. It's not a bumper, is it? Insert kind of part of the splitter, I think it is. Again, really nicely cast resin. We've got two door cards now. There's a third door card in here. I've already seen it, and I've got no idea what it's for. But anyway, we've got 599 on there. Oh, look at that. That's reversed. I wonder if it's a replacement for that one. Yeah, the 599's mirrored on that, so that'll be interesting to see. Okay, but other than that, that's quite a nice little touch. I like that. And the dashboard, not much to look at here. It's like the lower piece of the dash. So not an awful lot to look at there. Like I say, go through all your parts, inspect them all, make sure nothing's damaged, especially if it's a new kit, because Getting replacement parts of these kits, yeah, not good. So if you bought from a retailer, make sure you send it back, because in my experience, sadly, getting spares from Alpha Model is yeah, not great. Not great at all. Right, next bag, here we go, door card. There we go, it is, look. So one of the door cards, the 599 is reversed, so that's the proper one. At least they've not spotted it and gave me a replacement, which is good. We've got the brake discs, just your standard resin brake discs, because photo etch to go on those. We've got the middle part of the dashboard, with all the holes for the switch gear. We've got hubs, longer and smaller, from front and back. They're still not marking them though, which I wish they would. I think that'd be nice to do. We've got the side inserts for the body, which go in. These are probably going to need filling because there's no panel line on the real car that I've seen. But we'll look at those when it comes to it. We've got seats. Obviously, there's two of these. Quite nice seats. Just need a quick whiz round with a sander just to clean up the few wisps of flash that are there. Very, very nice. Obviously, two of those. Steering wheel. There must be a centre part for that as well. The front splitter, which is carbon 4, obviously. And the top part of the dash. So I like the way they separate these dashes. It's exactly the same as on that 458 I just did. So the different levels, you can carbon the centre, whatever needs doing. It's a lot easier to do when they're split apart. So that's a nice touch. And then some tiny, teeny 3D printed, by the look of it. Is it cast? It could be cast, hard to tell. Resin buckles for the seat belts. So again, really, really nice touch there as well. So nice to see that Alpha Model spotted the problem with the door card. I wonder why there was 3, but I didn't really notice yesterday because I put the spare one all back in the bag by the time I've gone through it. So there we go. As soon as I seen that 599 embossed on there, I thought, yeah, I bet it's mirrored. Yeah, I bet it's the wrong way. And there it is. So we get that in there. But like I say, Lisa spotted it. So if you have got one of these kits, make sure you got the replacement door card in the bag. In here we've got brake calipers. Very cool. We've got light lenses. Again, nicely molded. Or cast rather. Got some other bits here, the winglets for the side. Very nice. Hubs and stuff. I don't know what the other bits are. Again, flawlessly cast. The resin from Alpha Models is absolutely top notch. Got these parts, I think they're what go on the side of the window. There's little winglets going, I think. I might be wrong. But there's 2 of those. I know one thing, that one does not look happy at all. It looks unhappy and confused at the same time. We've got another part of a dashboard. What's that about? Okay. I've got 2 upper parts of the dashboard that look identical. Anyway, I've got a few other parts there. Look at that for the kill switch. That is a I'm going to zoom in on that. Let me have a look. Let's see if I can get that little kill switch there. Battery kill switch isolator. This piece here. Absolutely stunning bit of cast resin. That is super fine. And there's the centre of the steering wheel. That's lovely. We've got exhausts and wing mirrors. Nice exhausts. Very, very cool. So yeah, an upper part of a dash. Why we've got that, I don't know. I'm going to guess well, it's either a mistake, including 2, or there's a problem with one of them. And again, we'll find out when we come to build. Those parts really not happy, is he? At all. He's really not happy. He's like, oh, God. Another Alpha Models review. Oh. There we go. We've got another few parts there as well. Very finely 3D printed parts there. They are lovely. So we've got like switches, buttons, toggle switches. There's all sorts in there. Really, really good quality. Beautiful. And then we've got these 2 pieces here. Also on there is cast resin too. I wonder what all this was about. And then I figured it out and I was like, ah. So you get both there. Why you do, I don't know. We've got a mirror and another interior mirror. Whether there's two inside, I've got no idea. Again, we'll figure out when we come to build it. My God, these bags, tough. If I get raided, everyone's going to think I'm a drug dealer. I keep these bags. I've got so many of them in the drawer. They're going to think I'm dealing. Roll cage. This is a nice piece of resin. Very complex as well. So, don't want to be breaking that. But, yeah, nice part of a roll cage. Bit of an iffy mould at the top here. It goes really thick one side. So, it's going to need a bit of a clean up there. So, a little bit of a pain in the butt, to be honest. But we can do that. And then the side pieces as well, two identical pieces, just mirrored. Beautifully cast as well. The resin, it's good. I do like Alpha Models resin. It is molded resin, so it's poured cast resin. Sorry, not molded. And to get quality like that, yeah, it's some doing that. It is really good. Wheels and tires. Still not branded tires, which I really wish they would do. I know it's such a simple thing to ask. Makes a difference, so it really does. So the tyres, wheels, bit of flash on the wheels. You can see it on the spokes of this one here, especially in there. I know it's not much, but you need to clean it out before you paint them, as you can see it. So I find the best way to do it is get a cocktail stick, just gently run it around the back. Tends to get most of it off without damaging the resin. Just get it in there. Literally, they're just little wisps of resin and a wipe over gets rid of them. Tyres, really good. We've got wider on the back than the front. Tread pattern's really good. Tyres nice and clean. I just really wish to put manufacturer markings on them. Although I think on this, yeah, it does. It has decals. So that'll be why then, probably. Yeah. Would this not have slicks then? No? Because these are track-owned cars only, the FXX, aren't they? If I remember right. Would these not be slicks? Anyway, I don't know. No idea. But nice wheels and tyres. Like I said, I just really wish Alpha would brand them. It's such a small thing, but just adds to the look of the car. I just really wish they'd do it. We've got our screws in there as well. They look a bit big for the countersinks that we had, but we'll work with them. We've got clear parts. This is where the kits are normally let down a bit. Ugh, that's so crap. Honestly, this is the thing that does matter. Now, this kit, a lot of the Alpha Model kits are given to me. I'm going to admit that, and I do say quite often, I bought this myself. Alpha Models had run out. They couldn't give me a free sample. So I bought this myself, £155. I would expect better quality rear clear resin than that. It is terrible. Absolutely terrible. And it seems to be a problem more and more. And you think, oh, is it just stuff on the inside? And I wipe them up and nothing. One thing I'm going to try on this one, which I haven't tried on another yet, is I'm going to try polishing them. And just see what I get. But it looks like a manky fingernail. I'm not going to lie. Maybe not one of mine. But the quality of the resin it's just terrible. Now, I've seen them do clear resin really well. So I know they can do it. So what is going on here? Because it does look terrible. And the headlights are such a prominent feature on the car that it's an important feature that I don't understand why they can't do it. But it literally looks like a skanky, manky fingernail. So yeah, I'm going to get a polisher in there. And I'll get it on the machine, the rotary one, and polish them up and see if it makes a difference, because it is absolutely horrendous. The little pore stubs just fell off there as well. Another tip as well, and I say it in every review, if you find any bits of resin on the bench from the box, put them back in the bag, because you never know if they're parts you're going to need later down the line that have fell off. And then we've got loads of like headlight bulbs, well, you know, LED pods, wherever the hell they are, there as well. You see, look, that's nice and clear. Look, that resin's crystal clear. So I know they can do it. Just they obviously struggle with the flatter parts, which is a shame. Anyway, let's have a look through the goodie bag that comes with every one. So in here is your windows. your photo etch, and your decals for badges and what have you. Pretty standard with everyone. This one's got a really nice piece of it. So we've got the terrible seat belts. I do not use those. They are god awful brass seat belts. Hate them. We've got some nice metallic stickers, and these are stickers, like reverse transfers with some Ferrari logos, and all the mirror inserts and is it Pininfarina? Looks like it. Yep, and a small Ferrari badge there as well. Very nice. We've got really thick brass photo etch. I've got no idea what they're for, but they're massive. Look at the size of them. I'll look for those instructions in a minute. So there's a huge brass fret there, massive fret of seatbelt buckles, fasteners for the bodywork, round things. Don't even know what they are. Absolutely no idea what they are. So this is not named for this car. So I reckon this is going to be like a generic PE sheet for all the Ferraris, because there's a lot on there, and I reckon most of that won't get used on this, but it's a nice PE fret to get, and it's a beautiful PE that's not attached by the fret. It's just like printed. You just peel it off and push it through. Love that PE. It's so good. Got the acetate windows. Yes, the bane of these kits. It is probably the worst part, along with the photo etch window wipers. We've got a nice big fret here of, I'm going to guess, their brake parts. We've got the 599 name plaque. We've got window surrounds, the center hubs of the brakes, floor mat, paddle shifter. I'm guessing these are some sort of window trim. I don't know. Yeah, very nice. Lovely photo etch. Obviously, it's hobby design photo etch. And then the last fret with the cursed window wipers on. We've got brake discs, grills, pedals, window wipers, all sorts on there. Absolutely lovely. So, as always, nice multimedia kit. Loads of photo etch. Not sure what those big brass bits are for. We'll have a look for those in a second when we go through the instruction book, which I say in the loosest sense of the word. But keep all this safe. Keep it in its bag, especially those windows. Don't damage those at all. They do have protective film on both sides, but still keep them nice and safe in there. Decals, we've got some fantastic decals in here. There's a couple of great schemes, including this one with the stars and stripes on, which is really nice. Got the tricolour Italian flag. There's some wheel decals, tyre decals, like I said. Loads of carbon decals. Beautiful hobby design decals, which will go down without a problem. Never had a problem with hobby design. They've always been great. So pre-cut carbon, we've got instrument panel. Loads of other bits in there. So you've got different schemes you can choose, which is really cool. I'm really struggling to find a scheme I like on this one, because there's some really cool ones. Do like their American flag one, but I'm not American. So that kind of, yeah, puts a kibosh on that a little bit for me. But there is also this scheme, well, this decal sheet as well, with all the other carbon bits on. All pre-cut carbon for the seats, the rear diffuser. You've got some windscreen, visors there, stripes for the car as well, tyre markings. So there's loads of choice on the decal schemes, but I do really like this scheme. So there's the American flag on the roof and the tricolour Italian stripes. I think the car was red. I think I've seen a real picture of this one, and it was Rosso Corsa, or wherever the new colour is. I think it is Rosso Corsa still. It does look really good. And then there's these ones here, which again, yellow, you could do with black or silver, and then you could alternate the colours with other ones as well. So really nice decal sheet, really nice to get. The instructions, yeah, these are a little bit designed. First page is always what's in the kit, so familiarise yourself with this. Please go through and double check everything's there and not damaged. And then we've got building the interior, the dashboard, the roll cage, the harnesses. That would be a pig to do with that brass stuff. Replace the brass with ribbon. Building the dashboard, getting the winglets on, the rear diffuser, the exhaust, the rear lights, so on and so forth. And then we've got all the front assembly, all the grills, lights, window wipers. Yes, they are. I thought they were for the windows, like the half little open window. We've got fuel fillers, or fuel filler for the side. those winglet bits there go on the side as well. Then we've got what's this? Where does that go? It just points to it. Does that go on the bottom for the? I don't know what that is. That's the brass part we saw earlier. It just points to that there. So does that lay flat underneath? Possibly. And then building up the brakes, the calipers, and then attaching the hubs and the under tray there as well. Wheels are there as well. Obviously, they are wider on the back than the front. And then our brake caliper installation there as well, which is very odd. Yeah, they're odd-looking brakes. And there we go. So there's Alpha Model's brand new 599 Ferrari XX.